Hi and welcome to Moy's Woodshop. Today we're going to be working on the rail, the porch rail for the playhouse that I've been working on. Uh, for material, for the spindles or the balusters, I'm going to use these old bed slats. It was a bunk bed that we got rid of, and I saved the slats because they looked like they were in pretty good shape. So I'm going to be using that. I've already got my template set up. That's what it's going to look like, the spindles themselves. So stick around, watch how I did it. I began by cutting the spindle pieces to length. I then traced my paper template onto a 1/8 inch cardboard material and cut it on the bandsaw. I smoothed it out and sanded it to the line using my spindle sander. I then used that template to trace the spindles on 3/4 inch material and cut it on the bandsaw. I then applied hot glue, and using the template I attached it to the piece of material, and I installed a flush trim bit on the router. I rounded over the edges and I had to do that 36 more times. Here I'm cutting all the pieces for the top rails and bottom rails. After giving everything a coat of white paint, I used elastic banding and marked every 3 inches with a Sharpie pen, and then I stretched the banding to the edges, and that gave me an even 3-inch spacing. I then carried over the marks to the piece of wood, and it was just a matter of lining up the spindles on center with my marks. I drove in brad nails, and for good measure I pre-drilled and screwed 1¼ inch screws. I added another piece of 2x3 material to the posts, and here I'm adding some base molding. I'm drilling pocket holes to the bottom of the bottom rails. And then it was just a matter of getting my assembly and placing it on there and drive 2-inch brad nails. Final coat of paint, and it's done. Alright, so after about 3 months of working on this playhouse, I can finally say I'm finished. I'm finished with the playhouse, but I still have to build some furniture for the inside. But it feels really good to be able to say I finished it. You know, this project came with its own challenges. Making 36 spindles, I made way more than what I needed. I think I ended up using about 28 or something like that. But I knew I was going to mess them up using the flush trim router bit, so I made some extra ones. But you know, it's his own challenge, trying to make 36 identical pieces. It was a learning process for me. So, but nevertheless, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already done so, please do, and subscribe. Hit that button right now. I've got a lot of good things coming up. So see you on the next